Okay, hi College Bound staff. For those who are not teachers, feel free to skip around as needed. If you want to just look at the Portland trip on the front end and the Oregon trip on the back end, that's okay. Teachers, you ought to at least listen to through this once. So first thing I want to talk about is the Portland trip on Monday morning. We are going to leave at 7 a.m. You guys saw the itinerary. We're going to connect up with the Tacoma Urban League. We will take the gold van from MDC and the white van from the College Bound office. The gold van will leave from MDC at 6:45, and we will meet up at the McDonald's on South Tacoma Way right off of 512. If you plan to ride in the gold van, let me know. Again, you don't need anything except if you want additional snack money or shopping money for the trip. Please bring something to take notes on, reflect on, do that type of stuff. That would be much appreciated. And then you can review the emailed itinerary that we sent via email. Just a couple of upcoming, some reminders, upcoming events. Our Sally Perkins training for March 7th and March 28th has been postponed, and this is a good thing because everyone at MDC really liked what we were going to do with this, and they said we want to institute this at an agency-wide level and then have that kind of from a leadership standpoint, and then have it kind of roll out to the rest of the agency. So we will have time with Sally, but she's working with our leadership team at MDC right now. So March 7th will still be a regularly scheduled staff meeting. March 28th will not be a regularly scheduled staff meeting, but it will be a Dumb Questions 2.0. So those of you guys who didn't have your dumb questions answered the first time, that's when that will take place. Further stuff to just talk about in regards to upcoming meetings. March 31st, look for a video to come. We're going to do something on self-evaluation and student evaluation, and I kind of want you guys to shape some of that stuff. I'll give you some guiding materials, but ultimately we've had some surveys in the past that students have filled out that I didn't find helpful as an instructor, and I think students can give some of the best feedback. And so, you know, some of you may already have some of those types of things in place, but I want us to have a pretty strong tool for that. March 7th will be our regularly scheduled staff meeting, like I had said. February 7th, we're going to be in Oregon. February 14th, you read the Paul Tough book on chapter 3, and we're going to do a little bit of relationship map diagramming. And then we will not have a meeting on the 21st or the 28th. We'll meet back again on March 7th, and we'll start doing some stuff with summer planning at that point. So we will have the meeting March 7th. We have an MDC tour on March 14th, and March 21st will be more summer planning. March 28th, we will. I'll talk further about that. I was looking at my calendar. So those are upcoming events. Snow tubing, February 15th. Begin handing out all of your permission forms there. On January 31st, I discussed that. Also, a reminder in regards to the FAFSA. You need to have all of your students fill that out by the end of January. February 1st is the priority deadline, especially if they have the College Bound scholarship. We really want to push that. Also, this may be a little late in the game, but you want to make sure that all of your students are registered for your classes for your sophomores and juniors for next semester. And then also just some stuff in regards to resources. If you ever hope to schedule time with me or have me come by and kind of sit in on your class, or you're wondering where I'm at, I've shared my calendar with your College Bound email. And we're going to pause right here for me to continue recording. Okay, so yes, if you wanted to schedule some time with me, please review that calendar. You can see when I'm available, or if you want to even see things that I'm up to, or if you needed reminders of when some of our meetings are, that's a great place to check some of that stuff out. Also, be checking out our Weebly page. I've made some changes. You'll notice there's a few tabs at the top that are, one is about like discussion and work, and that's all kind of training and stuff, discussion that we'll do in our staff meetings. It's something that you'll want to look at before each staff meeting typically, and you can always refer back to some of that stuff. In addition to that, I have some how-to videos under there, including and informational videos, including like a look at our last year's summer schedule, just so you get kind of for new staff, so you get an idea of what our summers might be like. Also, a discussion of roles that you all volunteered for this summer. Also, just a look at some of the SurveyMonkey results. So please look on that tab and take a look at that stuff. Also, the final announcement on this section of the page, you'll have another picture that's coming up along the way here. Uh, Make sure to take advantage of resources we have at the office and furniture. We are going to be moving down to the basement probably by March or April or so of the building, and we need to downsize. So if you need some furniture or office equipment or things like that that we have at the office, and you want to make sure to get that to your school, please just come by, ask me, let me know, ask Amy, and we can make that happen. All right, on to the next picture here.